through the clouds. Saxophones at every hour. Who hasn't heard of me now? Then will I have had enough of trying to keep myself free?